God's plan for your sexuality is abstinence until marriage. Sex outside of marriage is sin. Because purity is not just the will of God, it's also your personal calling for everybody. The level of perversion of sex in America is very, very, very high. The revenue generated by illicit sexual websites and stuff supersedes the revenue of almost everything but the federal government. And so we need to live lives where we live in holiness before God and honor toward our fellow men and women. I choose to please God, and I choose not to dishonor you or me, okay? Like this is what, and it's a balance, because we're not great, but what is in us from God is great. And because what God has put in us, namely His Holy Spirit, we live in a different way. That's why 2 Corinthians 4:7 says, we now have this light in our hearts, shining in our hearts, but we ourselves are like fragile clay jars. That's what you are. You're a fragile clay jar, okay? But you contain a great treasure. So you say, what am I worth? It doesn't matter. All kinds of rap lyrics are coming to my head right now that I've grown out of quoting to you. Almost. I'm not going to do it. I've already crossed the line. We're a fragile clay jar, but within us is a great treasure. This makes it clear that our great power is from God and not ourselves. And so I may be having a bad day, and I may feel like I don't have worth and value, but what is in me is of infinite value. Very, very important that I let the gift of God inside me lead me.